We have breaking news from the House floor. The House Foreign Affairs Committee. Republicans have just booted. They have voted to kick out Representative Ilhan Omar from that House Foreign Affairs Committee. 218 votes to 211. The vote removing her, and you have what reaction?
I've known this was coming for 2 years. The minute that the Democrats did this, and also, here's an interesting, they've been saying that there was a difference in how they did this and how the Democrats did it. There was not. Last year, the Democrats, especially in like Marjorie Taylor Greene's case, was holding her accountable for something before she's ever a member of Congress. When you come into this Congress, Adam Schiff and Eric Swalwell had plenty of reasons not to be let on to the Intelligence Committee, yeah. and especially Eric, Adam Schiff, who was leaking everything from there, and that was a whole problem. But then with Omar as well, this was stuff that she did while she was a member of the body, while in
committee meetings, according to Representative Maliatekis.
Very much so. And so I think this is again what you get when you get into the point. And many of us said this last year. The Democrats want to go down this line. This is what's going to happen. I sort of relate it back to playing baseball when I was younger. And, you get up and a pitcher hits the batter, get ready. If you come back, don't want to be the first up the next inning because somebody's going to get hit, because this is where we've divulged to right now.
Tammy, is this good for the system?
Absolutely. Part of what happens in Congress, of course, signals to the American people about what's acceptable and what we're going to embrace and what represents the country. And her rhetoric and her attitude toward the Jewish people in particular has been obscene and unacceptable. It is something that we've seen evolve in the country by a very few vocal, marginalized people regarding Jew hatred and attacks on Jews. So this is important when we're looking at unity and what America stands for. This is a statement. This is what Americans are looking for. She's still in Congress. She was voted in. She's going to have an influence. But it's interesting of how important that particular panel was for her and what it means to these individuals to have that kind of control and influence. Another reason to look seriously at why was it so important. And now, of course, the body has spoken, and this is going to be good for America. It certainly reflects what we stand for as a nation.
So, Kennedy, what does the future look like when each party is going to come in and kick out people? And by the way, Jason Chaffetz, former chairman of Oversight, had said Intel is different. That's a national security situation where you've got Adam Schiff leaking. And there have been plenty of people now that we've heard that he was. But when you look at this, should there be concern that when Democrats are back in the majority, it just is like they started the party and it just keeps going?
Yeah, it's a seesaw, and it can get very, very distracting. I don't think it's going to end here. I think there will be retribution when Democrats take back the majority again. And they just have to be very careful that they're not taking their eye off the people's business, which is, economic health in this country. And people are still very worried about inflation and a potential looming recession. So if you are just playing one-upsmanship the entire time, then you are not serving your constituents.
But if you're explaining why, though, right, making it clear why versus Green and what she was doing before Congress, versus this kind of rhetoric
in committee,
and this is the body has to decide. And you make those good arguments, it will not be a tit for tat.
Well, and I think you're probably over it this time, but it goes back to something. The Democrats have a problem here. And this was the rhetoric coming from Omar and many others. We actually had a vote on the floor that they brought to censor this, and they watered it down and took hours to do this. And then it was just basically, if you talk bad about everything, we're going to censor you.
I remember that. That is so
I was on the floor having to debate this, and it was just like, you can't come to the fact that anti-Semitism is wrong, and this is what was said.
Right.
Yeah, but or that you don't know what tropes are.
Exactly.
Well, and that's part of the problem, because Ilhan Omar was on an interview, I think MSNBC, and hers was the victimization of there's a conspiracy out to get me, that she didn't understand what the tropes are. And in the same breath says that she has been leading on this issue of anti-Semitism. In a different interview, she said this, for years. If you don't know what it is, how are you possibly leading on it?
The bottom line is that her statements and her positions she has publicly taken while in committee are patently unacceptable, and they are antithetical to our Constitution and the embracing of diversity and our allies international in this country. So the fact that she has been not only apologized for and propped up and encouraged by members of the body as well as those in her constituency, that's appalling. What we are seeing today, that's accountability. So you're absolutely right. What the GOP needs to do is underscore over and over and over again exactly why she was removed, to combat her inevitable knee-jerk, oh, it's because I'm this. No, it's not. It's because of your statements and your positions. unacceptable.
Well, and Jason Chaffetz said, look, the minority had an opportunity to take care of this on their own.
They did.
And they didn't.
Yep, they
All right.
failed. Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.